haven't live streamed in a while. It's almost midnight where I am. Apologies for this, but I have my computer open over here. So yeah, just to make sure I can monitor the stream uh, going well. And so this is the end of the year. Um, Christmas is coming up soon. So for everybody who celebrates Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope everybody who celebrates Hanukkah had a good, Hanukkah. Anybody who celebrates Kwanzaa, hope that's good for you. Yeah. Overall, this year's been pretty good for me. I can't really complain too much. Though I know not everybody, can say the same, but hopefully next year will be better. Hope for the best for everybody. Really every year, no matter the time of year. But hopefully, if things weren't all that great this year, there's always, next year maybe certain things, certain goals will be accomplished or what have you. And things will just go better. At least we can all hope for that for ourselves and the people we know. Um, One thing I wanted to say on here is this uh, this Friday or Saturday. I might be just Christmas Day, honestly. But I made some other video, sort of like a mockumentary kind of thing in terms of an interview where I'm basically Bruce Wayne, and then later Batman, like after The Dark Knight Rises, and like the two are interviewed, and so I basically go and act like them to some extent. And the costume for the Batman part is quite ridiculous, but that's a costume I actually had for. It was for something, and then I think I wore it once. I think it was like for some Halloween thing. That I went to, and then I believe, because that would have made sense. But then anyway, I just kept it in like a closet and never really got it out until recently. I just thought it'd be interesting to do something else. Like I did, like that one short last month, um, which people seem to enjoy. And so this is a little more goofy. This is not so serious, and so there's that to keep in mind. It's not like the other thing I did. So I'm just saying that now, so that if you see this later in the week, it's not a real surprise. It's sort of like beforehand. And for a lot of stuff I've been doing and thinking of, like short stuff, they're all more dramatic, and this was something that I thought that'd be more simple, more not too hard. Just think of some stuff for like questions or whatever to then respond to, and they're on in text too for the questions, because like I didn't want to have to be the person on the other side or so and just ask questions and then later film myself having to then answer the questions. That would have been a bit much for something that I think could be just very simple. Very, it was very, like the other short, it was very simple and not too difficult to do, and I didn't want to make it too, more difficult, even though that really wouldn't be that hard to do, but still, it's I don't know. I've seen stuff where there's like text for questions, and then you get to see the person's answers for whatever, and that's what I went with. Because I have seen that before, and so that could work. And I did cut some stuff out of things because they were within under 20 minutes each, but still, it's like there was still a lot of stuff at the end that just really wasn't needed. Like it just kind of went on longer because I thought this would be fine to just sort of uh, answer various questions that I thought of, and I had answers beforehand, so it was like set up beforehand. So it wasn't just like a complete spur of the moment thing. Um, I thought about that stuff, so hopefully it'll be all right. But understandably, if it isn't all that great, you know, I did take the approach of this is just kind of goofy, especially with the Batman parts, the mask and stuff. It's a bit much in the sense of it's a little ridiculous. But I tried to be as serious as possible with it, though, because that'd be kind of good because even when like Adam West did Batman, even though he was the show itself was fairly campy and goofy, he was serious. He played Batman, Bruce Wayne, serious and very sincere, and that's something that you kind of have to do, even in the suit, regardless of how cool or goofy the little suit you might be wearing may be. Um, but yeah, that's something I did this past weekend, and and that I've been sort of doing stuff like that and thinking of other things in addition to various other stuff I've been doing, and again, just a heads up about that Bruce Wayne Batman kind of interview mockumentary type short. It's like it is under 30 minutes though, thankfully, but it is kind of it's different from something I have done before in terms of shorts, which could be either good or bad. There's nothing wrong with trying things out just to see if you like it or not. It was interesting to do that, and I don't know if I would do that again at any point in the near future, but it was good at least to try out, and I guess if something like that ever happens or it comes to mind, like yeah, this seems interesting to me, you know, I could do that. But for me, um, uh, this was at least as of now sort of like a one-time thing to try out. If I have other ideas in the future, I might do them. But as of now, I'm fine with just doing some of the stuff I have done before. Minimal, uh, minimalist stuff, and talk to people, see if they want to do things with me. So it's not just me in this stuff, because there's only so much I can do with by myself. Some stuff can be interesting, and some things would benefit with having at least one other person. And so yeah, I've been talking with some people about maybe doing something in the near future. See how that goes. But yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to come on and make one of these videos before the end of the year. I hope all of you will, have a great end of the year. Have a great Christmas. Just, this day. I hope the Christmas day is just good for you, regardless if you celebrate Christmas or not. The weekend and next week, the final week of 2021. And also Friday, there'll be Scream 4 for this channel, talking about that movie. And then next week will be like a overall conclusion of my thoughts of the movie, or the franchise of Scream. So that's also something to come here in the near future. And honestly, I do plan to do some a series of things like Quentin Tarantino movies. I would like to talk about all of them, all of his directed stuff. Maybe in a order, like from my least favorite to my favorite movies of his, or like worst to best, or what have you. And honestly, in his movies, I enjoy his movies. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun to do. And of course, like take a break between the end of that and then other movies. I want to sort of do that like in some sort of rhythm of taking more breaks here and there, not just have a consistent thing. I mean, it's good to be consistent, but also I think it is good to at least take some breaks here and there with something like discussing movies like on like a weekly basis or whatever. And I think with those Tarantino stuff, I might do multiple videos a week. That way I can sort of get them all done within like a certain manner. Like as of now, there's 9 films he's done, and so I'll probably just talk about them for 3 weeks, and then there might be like a week where I don't do movie discussion until like the following week, and so on. At least that's my plan so far. Whether or not I stick to that or not, we'll see. And who knows? I mean, I do want to change some stuff up, like in terms of scheduling and things like that. That way I can give myself more time, and I'll probably elaborate more. I know I do a bit more on the wrap up for the Scream franchise, where basically discussing all the Friday the 13th films all summer long was pretty big, and in hindsight I probably should have hello, I'm from America, Iowa. Somebody commented in the chat, so hello. Thank you. Yeah, and so I've been thinking about some stuff for next year of what I like to do or how to schedule things. Again, I probably could have done all the Friday the 13th movies, got them done a lot faster, maybe taken a break afterwards and then do more stuff. But, I think that was sort of necessary to do all of them the way that I have, in a way that I have done already, just so I can learn. It might be good to sort of do multiple videos of movies of a franchise in a week. Not just to do it all in one day, or just all summer long specifically, or a season. Because that can kind of get tiring. Not just for me, but I'm sure for the viewers. And but I also don't want to necessarily like sort of break like I don't want to just put a whole bunch of stuff in for the videos, like in between videos, not related to a certain franchise. I kind of want to keep a rhythm going, and that's not really broken. Um, that works for me. Might not work for everybody else, but for me, that just seems to work well. And so, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's sort of the method I've done with those videos, and it's worked out for me so far. So I'll probably continue that until either I get tired of that or I find something else that might work better to multitask of sorts of uploading a certain series of videos, and then in the midst of that, well, here's a video or two where I discuss a movie that is not part of that franchise. That could work at some point in the future, regardless of how near in the future that is. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's really all I've got right now. Probably hit the bed soon, and yeah. I hope all of you be watching live or watching later. Hope all of you are doing well. Hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you'll have a great rest of your week. And take care. I'll see you all next time. Bye.